Stand by. Rolling.
This is the Siam Spoon TT Frog. It comes in an 8-gram size or 12-gram size. Me, I prefer the 12-gram because I just like that little extra casting distance and more weight, you know, and also calls out the bigger ones. Now the design of this frog is as follows. You got a shape like this, a double hook in the back, you know, a skirt over here, you got that cut in the mouth. That's what creates that chopping motion. We retrieve it steadily, you know, it just goes flip, 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 stirs the water, calls out the predator fish. It looks like a little injured fish or frog on the surface. Now, already this is a fantastic lure, but I would always like to add a weed guard to my double hooks because I like to fish from the heavy covers. You know, that's where all the fish are hiding. So the twigs, the branches, the bushes, there's always areas that you could cast the frog into, and you reel it out, there'll be a fish waiting for you. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay, so what you're going to need is your TT Frog, super glue, toothpick, a plastic bag you don't need anymore, some leader material, something like 50 to 60 pound line ought to do, monofluoro, doesn't really matter, and roughly about a meter of braided line to work with. So first up, take your line, make a loop, create a little lasso knot, and make a lasso knot. There you go. Trim off the excess. With this loop, open it up. Good. Now the next step. You take your frog. So you gotta find a way to pull that skirt down so you can work with the hook easier. What we do is this. Push your hook in the bag, put one hole in, put the other one in, pull it up, and rip it through. Now you got that skirt to work with easily. Next up. Now you make this you make a lasso knot. Put one loop into the hook, pull the tighten, and wrap around a few times. Once that's in, wrap it about 6 or 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, depending on the diameter of the line you're using. Doesn't really matter. You could use 20 to 50 pound. It's all good so long as it wraps around. Now you got that around. We take this into leader material. We'll put it together to make a loop approximately that length. Place a loop on the hook, as so. Continue wrapping. This time, go up again. And then go down again. This line, turn around like that, make a loop, put the whole thing back in, like that. Do that again, put it back and pull it tight. One more time for good luck. That in. There you go. It's almost done. We still got a few more steps to do. First up, you want to create that crease inside your fluorocarbon or your leader material over here. So you take a pinch, pull it tight. There you go. what that does is allows it for that point to sit perfectly in between the two hooks. And there you have it. That's our weed guard. When you pull this through the grass with the weeds hit that and just rolls right off. Rolls right off. Doesn't touch the hook. But when the fish bites, it's easy to bend down. And the pressure goes like that. Pushes all the guards down, exposing the hooks into the fish's mouth. Well, now we finish it off. We take the loop back out again. Trim the tag ends all the way down. As slow as you could go. Alright, next step. Get some of the super glue. You know, if you had a tube, it's fine too. Just apply to the end of a toothpick. Just not too much, it's one drip at a time. Over here, just paste it on. One drip, paste it on. This is just to hold everything together, folks. All you gotta do is just apply to where the line and the braided line touch, you know, and where that final knot was. That's just all. You don't need too much. There you go. When you're done, rip the plastic all the way out. Make a big hole. Watch out for the wet glue part. There you go. Fold that back in, one hook at a time. Put the pointy end in between the hooks. There you go, folks. Homemade weed guard, made with all the junk that I have lying around. Made at home, easy, simple. You guys could do it too.